Well, we're out here on a little I don't know what you'd call it, just a pond lake. I mean, it's not very big. You can kind of see, and there's two of them. There's twin little lakes like this out here near my house, and they're just little bowls. I'll give you a shot of the map when we get a chance, but just heard about them, heard that there's some decent fish, heard that there's quite a few fish, so we're just gonna try and figure out what to do to catch them. Stick around, guys, we'll be back and we'll see how we do here on this little trip that we got going on to this little lake here out in northern Illinois. Got to this lake and just kind of started fishing right here at the mouth of the channel, and got a decent sized fish. That bait barely hit the water. So guys, let me explain. We're really, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we're fishing a lake that's really bowl-shaped. It's just a big bowl. Let me show you a map here. And as you can see on this map, there just isn't a whole lot of features and contours. What we did see right away is that the edge of the lake, which is really only about 3 feet, is very, very weed choked, and then that weed, it goes down to about 8 feet and still a lot of weed, and then drops into that deeper water. So what we did is we pretty much just stayed in the 12-foot range and threw up to about 8 foot where the weeds got a little thinner, and basically the entire lake is a weed edge going from 3 foot to 8 foot to then once you get to about 12 where the weeds kind of die down. And that was our strategy, throwing a drop shot and a shaky head most of the time. We did work a swim jig occasionally and got a couple of bites on a swim jig, but we worked a little deeper. I think if I'd gone back, I would have worked a little bit shallower just to see what kind of fish were there on, in the shallow weeds. But again, being our first time here, that's the approach that we took. On that stupid color swim. Look at that one. Nice. Shaky. Nice.
Whoa, weak. There you go.
Shaky head, morning dawn.
Morning dawn, shaky head.
Love it. I'm switching. Another one on the shaky head. You were moving that, yeah.
The bites have been bluegill.
Yeah, bluegill. It felt like a tap, and
just catch up to it, and then boom. So I mean, not that was big, but.
a good one. Yeah.
Drop shot?
Yeah.
Okay, so spotlight.
The same little tap.
Tap, tap. Man, that's weird. You want me to get him for you? So, what happened to me, don't have to. Oh, nice, nice.
That's a good one. Guys, I got home from the trip and started editing the video and realized that I didn't wrap up the video or close the video. So I'm sitting here in the backyard going to do that right now. But what I want to kind of ask and tell, this is really a unique situation for me. I don't fish very many small lakes that are featureless, really featureless. When you're talking about the entire rim of the lake is just weeds and shallow. I mean, 3 feet deep at the best, going out 100 yards before you get to any kind of a drop off. So this is really unique for me, and one that I don't do very much of. And then you get this, kind of just almost very consistent drop off where there isn't a whole lot of different. There's a few little narrowings and channels or what I would call, little troughs or things like that, but not very many. So I'm curious as to, do you guys have any experience with these kinds of lakes? What baits do you think we should have done on this first trip out there? And if you have any advice, I'd be happy to hear it. We caught a lot of fish today. We caught a lot more fish than you saw in the video. I showed you probably most of the bigger fish that we caught. I will say Carl really crushed me today. He caught a lot bigger fish than I did. So because he was behind me, the camera wasn't on him quite as much, so we didn't see all of Carl's fish, but he absolutely beat me today for sure in terms of size. But I'm just, like I said, I'd love to hear your comments on this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and this is what we did on the first time out on basically a bowl lake like this. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you again tomorrow for another episode of Mark Fisher Outdoors. Take care, everybody.